All right. So thank you everybody who's here joining us today. My name is Lisa Partida with Home Again LA. Tonight's Lifting People Up presentation is being presented by Susan Avetisian with the Burbank Parks and Recreation Program. So basically today's topic is going to be mainly about the services that the Burbank PASS program offers. So I'll go ahead and pass it along to Susan for her to introduce herself and talk about the program.
Thank you, Lisa. I am Susie Avetisian. I work for the City of Burbank in the Park and Recreation Department. So I am the PASS Program Administrator, and I'm just here to share information about the program with you, and then we can get into any questions that you might have. So what is the Burbank PASS program? It is a program that is designed to provide financial assistance to Burbank residents towards city activities, services, by applying a subsidy to the regular cost of that service or program. And we will get into what services and programs are part of this. How to qualify for our program. There are two factors to determine eligibility. You have to be a Burbank resident, and we verify residency with your current Burbank water and power bill. If you do not pay the water and power bill, if it is not in your name, then we do need another source to verify that you live there. And that can be done by your current lease agreement, rental agreement. And then we do ask for secondary verification that you receive mail at that address. So those documents might be required if you do not have the Burbank water and power bill in your name. We also verify with the license to make sure that the name matches the name of the application and that of the Burbank water and power bill. The second factor to determine eligibility is income qualifications. We do have set income limits, and we verify the annual household income by your tax return transcript that is downloadable from the IRS website. As long as you file taxes, you are able to generate your tax return transcript. And we just like to make sure that you fall under the criteria, and we have a different limit for each member that might be in your household. So our chart here, these are our current limits, and we do not anticipate that we're going to change these income limits for the coming year. So currently, these are the limits of what you cannot exceed depending on the number of people in your household. And the right-hand side shows what subsidy you are granted. So I will go into that information. You receive, if you are a household of one, you can receive $400 annually to spend towards recreation classes. Important information about these funds, that these funds are not provided through an actual dollar amount to the participant. For recreation classes and signups that you might be interested in doing through our department, the participants create an account from burbankparks.com, and those funds are assigned to your account. So you automatically receive the subsidized rate when you sign up for classes, and you only pay a portion of those classes that remains out of pocket. If you are trying to sign up for something through another department and that is a subsidized service, then you get in contact with me and we will work with that department to apply the subsidy for you. And another important tip, you can give different family members a different allocation on the account. So if, as an example, if you are a two-person household, you would receive $800 in subsidy amounts to use that year towards recreation classes and camps. And so what you can do is you can split that up evenly between the two people, $400 for each member. Or if you have a child on the account, if it's one adult and one child, adults can transfer amounts to the child on the account. Usually the children are the ones that are more active in recreation classes. So we do offer the flexibility to transfer funds from the adult on file to the minor on the file. So an adult can transfer a maximum of $200 from their funding to the minor. So minors have a maximum of $600 available to use for subsidizing, and adults have a maximum of $400 with a minimum of $200. Some other program details here we'll go over Our program runs on a fiscal calendar, so we will be starting the new year on July 1st, and you will receive funding that will last you through June 30th. Funds do not roll over. If you're interested in continuing on the program, you would just apply again in the coming year. And right now, we have opened enrollment for our new year that will start on July 1st. So applications are available to download on our website. I will have that link for you at the end. Seniors that can participate on our program, seniors of 62 and above, they are accepted on the program for a 3-year period instead of 1 year. Their income does not change significantly year over year since they are more likely on a fixed income. And so we allow them to stay valid on the account for 3 years, and they will receive the full subsidy amount every year. That does not get broken down between the 3 years. The most popular service for seniors, I will note, is the free use of the senior and disabled bus service. It's managed by our city's transportation division. The participants schedule a pickup time and a drop-off time 1 day in advance, and the senior and disabled bus service will come and pick them up from point A, take them to point B. And then if a return trip is needed, they will schedule that as well, and they can have a return trip back to point A. The bus operates within city limits, but however, they do have some flexibility on Mondays and Tuesdays. They drive to North Hollywood and Glendale for doctor's appointments only. Just an added benefit. Our non-senior households are approved for a 1-year period of time. And again, we do verify that to make sure that they meet the eligibility every year with income and residency verification. And then your Burbank Parks account, we do have all participants, they must have an account through our platform, burbankparks.com. This is the website you would use to sign up for recreation classes online, or you could go in person to any of our rec centers that can process registration for you, but an account is still needed. Okay, here are some of the programs that we do subsidize. The Burbank Bus Program, that is the one that I just went into detail. It's a free service for seniors. It is usually $1 a ride, but it is fully subsidized and it is free to members that want to take that over the age of 62. In purple, you will see the various park and recreation classes that we offer that are subsidized. We also subsidize swim memberships, summer camp, after school programs. The animal shelter, for example, will subsidize 50% of their adoption fees. So if you're interested in doing that, you would get in contact with me, and then we would work with the animal shelter and say, we have a participant that is interested in adopting, and here are the fees that they would be responsible to pay, which are subsidized. Residential parking permits. Some areas in Burbank require residents to have a residential parking permit to park there overnight. So we offer a subsidy for that rate. Fire department with some CPR classes. We have various services through the management services department and Public Works. Public Works also has a helpful service for senior citizens that are homebound. If they are not capable of rolling out their trash bins every week, then they receive a subsidy service where it's 50% off, because Public Works has a service where staff will come out, roll your trash bins from your property onto the curb, and then roll them back inside for you if you are homebound and cannot do that yourself as a homeowner. So we also subsidize fees for that service. That is the end of our details. I will leave up this contact information. Email is the best way to reach me, but I'm happy to answer any phone calls, any questions that might come up. Our program has been around since 2017, so it does have great popularity. Right now, we have over 850 individuals on our program. So it is something that is a great service for the city. We take pride in that service. 7 departments are providing subsidy benefits to residents. So if there are any questions, I would be happy to answer those now.
Yeah, feel free to unmute yourselves. if you have any questions.
Hi. Hi, I have a quick question. Thank you
Yes.
guys for presenting. I went ahead and I did the Burbank PASS program through on my BWP account to get credit or some type of credit towards my account. But I know you said the new program is starting July 1st. Thank you for that information. So I just go ahead and re-enroll because they didn't tell me anything about anything like this. I can use my past program with anywhere else. It was just towards my BWP bill.
Oh, I'm sorry, that was the information given to you, but you're a current member on the program?
Correct, yes.
Okay, so yeah, so you can get in contact with me if you like, if there's, more details, if you want to know of what's available to you on the program right now. But yes,
Okay.
we are also in the middle of starting renewals.
Okay.
So you can fill out the application again to continue receiving your benefits. And the
Okay.
BWP portion that you mentioned
Mm-hmm.
will continue. It is a 12% discount off the electrical portion of your Burbank water and power bill. That will
Okay.
also continue as long as you are a member in the coming year.
Okay. Okay. So I will give you a call,
Okay.
probably sometime tomorrow if I can, and connect with you to see what else I can do to maybe add my son to the program as well, if I can.
Yes,
Okay, thank you. Thank you for the information.
you're welcome.
And then are you able to include the link in the chat, Susie, by chance? Or
Yeah, I'll got it. Where is my chat? Oh, there
I
we
think
go.
you could exit the share screen, or well, I guess we could leave it up. I'm actually very impressed about the Public Works helping, like the homebound seniors. I did not know that
Yes,
Burbank offers that. That's amazing.
yes. I actually didn't know about it either until I was part of this program.
That's great. And I'm entering is there a hyphen in the website, like after parks?
After parks, yes.
Okay. And I'm entering the website here in the chat for you guys as well, so you guys can go ahead and visit the page. If anybody else has any questions, I know Angelica, you came in and you were unmuted. I'm sorry I kept muting you, but I don't know if you have any questions.
No, I don't have no questions. I was just hearing a little bit. I got in there a little late. Yes, because I
Oh,
did
okay.
see your email and it did interest me. Yes.
Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Anybody else? Okay. And I had another question for you, Susie. So I know that the income limits you only showed like one to like households that are one household member, two or three,
Uh-huh.
but it goes further than that, right?
It does.
Okay. Okay. I just
It
wanted to
does.
make sure.
It does,
Okay.
yes, definitely. That is on our website too. So if you go to the page about Burbank Pass, you will see
Okay.
we have income limits till about, I want to say 6 or 7 people in the household.
Oh, great. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And then for example, like if they don't have that bill, you guys still require like any type of mail? Would that maybe like a phone bill, like a cell phone bill, would that count as well, like as proof of
Oh, thank you.
residence?
That's a good question actually, because if you do not have the Burbank Water and Power in your name, and we verify with a rental agreement and such, and then the supporting documentation we would need, we accept car registration.
Oh,
We accept annual car registration that has to be in the applicant's name to that address. We do not accept phone bills. We do not accept the gas bill or any type of insurance documentation. So it would have to be something official, basically anything from a government entity.
understood. Okay, got it. Okay. Well, that's good information. Yeah, because otherwise I would be like telling people, maybe try your cell phone bill. You never know.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for that. All right. If anybody else doesn't have any questions, I guess we'll just conclude as of right now. So if you guys came in late, you guys can email me and I can email you the video. We also do upload it on YouTube at the end of the month. So if you guys missed it, not a problem. I'll share the link on our LPU newsletter so you guys can receive that information as well. And thank you so much, Susie, for your time, and thank you for presenting.
Oh, thank you. I'll be at that resource fair.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys don't forget we have a resource fair on the 31st. All right, we'll see you then. All right, thank you. Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye.